Hey Aquarius, G7 Healing here. How are you, Aquarius? Well, I know you're about to be really good because you learned something. I want to say maybe you just recognized it yesterday, maybe 2 weeks, maybe 3 months, maybe even a few minutes. You had some type of epiphany. You literally realized what non-judgment really is, what it means to you. Now we're going to talk about non-judgment, okay? Because that stems from self-love. All right, Aquarius. If it resonates, leave it. If it does, keep it. These are general messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising signs. Check out those shorts. Justice and the Seven of Cups upright with the overall energy. Queen of Swords. Big message there. A positive message. You learned from a mistake of judging something that you didn't even know you were judging, but you were. And that's okay. That's okay. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, universe, divine. Please make me a clear vessel of love and light for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising signs. Please protect this reading and myself. I appreciate you so much and thank you. All right, Aquarius, let's talk about this non-judgment I was discussing right before I did my little clearing the energy. Aquarius, non-judgment means not judging on the basis of one's personal standards or opinions. And that includes morals, values, and beliefs. It also comes from what does it look on the outside. The outside could also be judged because of someone's clothes, how they do their makeup, how they hair, what shoes they wear, how they wear their pants. Take it how it applies. But the bottom line is not even the outside, it's what's in the inside. So who cares about the outside? We're talking about the inside here. Because the inside is non-judgment. Not judging on the base of one's personal standards or opinions. And when we execute judgment, we are showing an insecurity. A self-reflection that either we don't want to see within ourselves or be recognized. Take it how it applies. But this all stems from self-love. And when you love yourself, it doesn't matter who that person is, what you believe them to be. You walk around with a high vibration when you self-love yourself. And then you earned and gain the gift of discernment. Because the gift of discernment is earned from the divine. When we operate in self-love, we have a gift of discernment. I want to get something really quick. I want to read something to you. Now, I wrote down discernment is the ability to judge well, right? And we're talking about non-judgment well. I know it's a little bit of an oxymoron, but discernment is all about what are those person's intentions towards you. That's discernment. It's doing that discernment without judging in a sense of who they truly are, but recognizing the energy that you want to be around. I know that's difficult. I'm really big on non-judgment, discernment, duality, and self-worth. That's really what my channel's about. That's what my focus is. Discernment also includes following that gut instincts by being objective. And then we're going to go right into this reading because the overall energy is the Queen of Swords, being objective. This is all about being objective with what I'm saying is, how do I explain this? Knowing how to judge well. This is all about discernment. You're learning this, but you have to follow those steps. That's really important with the divine, with your inner being, with the spiritual realm. That's really important here. Because it starts with us first. It starts from within us first before it starts reflecting on the outside or deflecting or, rejecting, projecting. Take out applies. But that's really how it is. It starts from within us first. And if we hold an energy of judgment, non-discernment, not being able to set up, put up boundaries of your self-worth, everything else goes to kapoots. It's like a circle, right? It all goes hand in hand. Here we go. This is what I'm talking about. I just said that. This is all about learning self-love. Learning how to love yourself first so you can give to another or others. Yes! The Queen of Clubs is the Queen of Wands. This is a queen that has a gift of non-judgment and discernment. You got two queens, non-judgment and discernment. It goes hand in hand here. Big message. All because you're going to move forward in operating from a past mistake that you're now getting justice for. You're now getting some type of actions putting on the scale to make things fair within your energy, within your situation. You felt something was off. You're learning how to balance that from from imagination to reality, from fake to real. That's a big message. And it all stems from self-love. Self-love also gets us in tune with our inner being. It automatically sets up those boundaries because it starts from within. If we don't have self-love, we have absolutely no discernment and we have non-judgment, or we have judgment, okay? That's just how it is. All right, let's get into this reading. Sorry, that's my little tangent. I went off a little bit, but Ugh. Let's get some clarification on the overall energy and the shorts here, along with our beautiful playing cards. There we go. Understanding, I'm telling you. Understanding your self-worth. Understanding other people. We're not talking about other people that judge you. Who cares? That's on them. This is your reading. This is you understanding opposition. Maybe you've been in that situation that someone judged you. And that's what I'm getting. There's an understanding, okay? I'm getting two different scenarios here. Somebody was judged, they were hurt, they retaliated and did the same thing back. I'm also getting someone doing this to them and them learning, not doing it back. I'm getting two different scenarios here. Take it how it applies. It's going to be different for everybody. It doesn't matter. The bottom line is there's an understanding. You learned something here. A deeper understanding. Operating in non-judgment. That understanding comes from self-love. That's what you learned. Yeah. Dishonesty. Dishonesty falls under the category of discernment with yourself and judgment as well. Somebody misjudged you and or you misjudged them. Take it how it applies. But there's an understanding now. Knowing your part. Knowing you're taking ownership of your responsibility of it. That's big. Yeah, it's space. It took some time. I feel like you had to retreat. You had to take yourself out of the situation, self-reflect, give some type of space in between, some type of healing in between, getting grounded. Understanding somebody else's viewpoint is a big message here. That's good. We have a hard time in our self-reflection moment to see someone else's viewpoint. We mostly base it on ourselves, right? Which is fine. But if you could take another step further and recognize somebody else's viewpoint to understand it, you will recognize something that needs to be healed within yourself. Anything that opposes us, anything that doesn't feel good, is just an opportunity for us to spiritually grow. It's an opportunity for us to learn from others' viewpoints and our own. You figured out a truth here. You figured out what was fair. You also realized cause and effect. What your responsibility was in the part of the situation. You've come to terms with this by much needed space, by much needed self-reflection. I feel like you learned a lot more than you thought you were gonna. But this is all about mental and emotional clarity. By using your wisdom, your intellect, and being objective on your viewpoint and others, seeing all the different sides to it. Why? Why would I do that? What was my gain? What was I to lose? And vice versa. This is what I was talking about in the shorts. Use your gift of non-judgment moving forward wisely. And you will see that gain of discernment come to you with ease, because that's a gift from the divine that is earned. And I'm talking about earned, not paying out, earned as in operating with non-judgment. Knowing your self-worth, knowing your self-love. Oh, we got, yep, here we go. Forgiveness. I'm telling you. You forgave yourself. You forgave others. You forgave the situation. And look at habits. Here we go. From habits. I'm telling you, you learned a big life lesson here. You're operating in a complete different manner because you learned to love yourself first. Everything falls into place of worthiness. I should say, falls into place after realization of self-worthiness. Self-worthiness also creates boundaries. Self-love, self-worthiness stems from us being aligned with our inner being. And there you go, divine feminine. Understand the divine feminine. Because whoever Aquarius I'm talking to is a feminine. You have a deeper understanding of your power as a divine feminine. Or I should say, if it is a masculine that I'm talking to, if you are listening, you are understanding your feminine side. Because we all have masculine and feminine depending on how we operate, right? It doesn't matter, he, she, they, it does not matter. But somebody has a deeper understanding with their emotions, with their feelings, from self-love. Divine feminine is all around love, emotions, feelings, being in touch with our heart space, clearing our heart chakra so we can give love from loving ourselves. Yeah. And then we got beginnings from dishonesty. Try again. New direction. I'm telling you, you're operating in a complete different manner. This is great. You are earning discernment. I'm telling you, you're on your way. Yeah, in that space, that well-needed self-reflection, you started reminiscing. You started having an understanding from memories in a sense of what went wrong, what went right, what was my part of the situation. How can I be a better person? You figured something. I'm telling you, Aquarius, you figured something out. Good for you. Yeah, forgiveness. Here we go. Here we go. You were operating in an unhealed ego. That's where you needed to forgive yourself. You were unable in the past. I'm saying whatever the situation is. And I'm not going to go dwell on the past, but this is an important message. You are operating in arrogance and in ego. Too stubborn to see somebody else's standards and opinions, seeing it from their viewpoint. Okay, I'm just going to take it. Habits trapped. Yep, your habits trapped you from spiritually growing. I'm telling you. And check this out. Karma, cause and effect. That's the overall energy of the justice, is cause and effect. Consequences for your judgment. Consequences for not loving yourself first, projecting yourself from something you didn't like about yourself. There's a real fine line there between love and hate. There's a fine line between love and hate. Your habits have changed. Your thought process has changed. How you view yourself has changed. And now that's projecting your world from seeing others in a different limelight, in a more understanding, a more honest, a more forgiving, a more non-judgmental way. All right, let's get some tarot on this. Let's see what we got here. Here we go, 9 of Cups. You wanted to change. You wanted contentment. You wanted satisfaction within yourself. This is all about emotional stability. Like I said in my shorts, I'm telling you right now, I'm telling you. This is all about being objective with yourself, right? Getting mental clarity, emotional clarity. You've raised your standards within yourself, and I'm talking about raising standards in a sense of loving yourself a little bit more, maybe even a lot. And check this out. There was a partnership that you were being dishonest about. There is a chance for this partnership now. It doesn't matter. It doesn't need to be romantic or take it how it applies. But there's a partnership, a soul contract, a soul mate, friend or lover, it doesn't matter, has an opportunity to begin again because of some type of healed ego venture that you went on. And check this out. Vitality, I'm telling you, this has turned something around. So whatever the situation is, I believe it's with someone that you loved. Understanding their viewpoint, understanding them from a different level, from a different perspective, seeing them in a different light, because you chose to forgive yourself, heal that ego, open up your mind with non-judgment. I know that's easier said than done, but you did it. You did it. Yeah. The space was needed because of a betrayal. Somebody wasn't being honest with you, and maybe vice versa. I'm not downing you, but you know, it is what it is. Somebody was being deceitful because they didn't know who they were. That's what I got. They really had to take some type of time to understand who they want to be, who they can become, and who they truly are. Big message here. Somebody did it though. You did it. And there we go. We got the Seven of Cups reversed. I'm telling you, this is underneath the Seven of Cups upright. Seven of Cups reversed. Under forgiveness, swallowing that pride, healing that ego, you are aligned with your personal values. You're finding your purpose. You're not trapped in confusion or illusions anymore because you turned something around. You focused on you. Yeah. 10 of Wands. Habits, trapped, karma. This was overburdening. This was overwhelming. This relationship or partnership or connection, take it how it applies. It was overexhausted. Just know this was, however played out perfectly in divine order, in divine time. You saw something. Whatever it was to you, there's something that hit the nail on the head and you're like, okay, something's not right. Something awoke you to go inward, to heal something inward so that you can give to another or understand another's point of view. That's a big message here. But you did it. You did it. But this is also a message, thank you, Divine. With this situation, you can carry that with any other partnerships now, any other connections, whether new, old, kind of know them, whatever. You're going to be better for this because you know who you are now. It's now time to exercise that. I figured that you need some time to get in that, routine of operating from a new point of view within yourself. And I know that's really hard because sometimes we can tend to go backwards a little bit. But you're doing a great job. You've gone through so much. I'm telling you, keep moving forward with non-judgment and self-worth. You overcame an obstacle that not many do within this lifetime, I'm telling you. All right, Aquarius, I'm going to leave it there. Please let me know in the comments, and I will talk to you soon, Aquarius. Bye.